Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, hi, konnichiwa, konbanwa, and welcome to Wrestle in Watches. This is a new series on our YouTube channel where, quite simply, myself and the guests, we're just going to watch a match. Any match, as long as YouTube is hopefully not going to get us strucken. We don't want the content to get taken down. That's the fingers crossed this stays up long enough for you to see it. For the first episode, I am joined by @PuroWrestleBoy on Twitter, Kyosuke, all the way from Osaka. Kyosuke, thank you for joining me for this first episode, mate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not like it took like fucking 3 tries to get the fucking intro right.
Kyosuke absolutely burying me there after I butchered the intro twice, and I still didn't even get it that good. I still struggled. It wasn't that. I am struggling with words today.
He's gotten the Ohio Konnichiwa Konbanwa right, and he just lost his like flow in the first one, and then after that, fucking 5 seconds didn't even pass through, and he butchered the Ohio Konnichiwa Konbanwa. I'm like, Kieran, come on. You do this every week. You do this every week, don't you?
Kyosuke with his multi-language bilingual self absolutely burying me with a mastery of both the Japanese and English language. Kyosuke speaking better English than I can all the way over there in Osaka. But Kyosuke, before we get into this match, you get to attend New Japan shows on the regular, especially when they come to Osaka. What's your favorite show you've attended in Japan for New Japan, top to bottom? Like the whole card, not a single match. What's the whole show that sticks out the most for you?
All right. In Osaka or in Japan?
In Japan.
In Japan, all right. I get at the bottom. I'll go FMWE because it was a good show. The last 2 shows were good. Just the wrestling was shit in the first. Just the workers were like those backstage guys that can't work at all. Second worst. I think it was some DDT. No, actually no. All Japan Pro Wrestling. Absolutely. All Japan Pro Wrestling. Absolutely. I don't know why they're still active.
Damn. Kyosuke's in a bury. Kyosuke's got his shovel out today. He's burying me. He's burying FMWE. He's burying All Japan. What about the best show you've ever attended? Just one show. One single show.
I think the best show that I've ever attended was probably I think it was a New Japan Cup final. I think it was day 1 of New Japan Cup in 2020. It was the year Zack Sabre Jr. won in Osaka-jo Hall. Because
when he won the cup for the second time?
The cup for the second time. It was day 1. It was Okada versus Naito and Zack Sabre Jr. versus I forgot who was it. I think it was Sanada. I might be wrong. But I feel like that was a really good show because it had a lot of good wrestling. It was a COVID show, but I feel like they found a way to get the crowd hyped up even for a no cheering show because I think that was one of the best shows that I have attended. But Wrestle Kingdom's up there, Power Struggle's up there. A lot of shows are up there, but I think that really stands out.
Well, for this debut episode of Wrestling Watches, we're going to go back to 2007 and we're going all aboard the arc. We're going over to Pro Wrestling Noah. We're going to watch 2 singles geniuses take on one of the most renowned tag teams of all time. You picked this match, Kyosuke. So why did you want to watch Kota Ibushi and Naomichi Marufuji taking on the Briscoes?
I think first, the aura of watching all Noah stuff is really amazing, and also I feel like people usually watch all Noah stuff and they don't. There's a lot of amazing matches that people really remember. So I feel like this was a match that had a lot of big names like Naomichi and Ibushi versus the Briscoes. But people don't usually remember this since Noah had a treasure trove of amazing matches.
Yeah, I think for lots of people it might be crazy. This might be their first time learning that, hey, the Briscoes actually competed in Noah. This is cool. But they were part of Noah for many years, and also Ibushi and Marufuji teaming up. That's a dream team if you've ever heard of one. But this is all the way back in 2007 as well. These guys not in their infancy by any means, because by this point Marufuji and Kenta are part of the decade of the feud of the decade, and they're changing and reinventing what wrestling can be. But this isn't a match that many people probably would have seen.
Yeah, I feel like especially so another reason why I wanted to watch this match is because I wanted to relive the Briscoes for a bit. The Briscoes were one of my favorite tag teams for a while, and it was really sad seeing Jay go earlier this year. So
Yeah,
I feel like this
absolutely
was
heartbreaking.
absolutely heartbreaking. Like I like legitimately like cried like when I heard the news. I remember me being in the car and I like legitimately like bawled into tears. And I feel like this was a good way to like relive some of the Briscoes matches. Since New Japan World like fucking Thanos snapped most of their fucking um archives, but they're coming back. But
Yeah, we should say you're not gonna in the series. There's probably not going to be much or any New Japan matches, because if we did, the police would be coming after us, the sirens would be wailing, and the content would be getting taken off of YouTube, as you guys can imagine. But it means we broaden our horizons. It means we find a gem of a match between Ibushi and Marufuji taking on the damn Briscoes.
yeah, I think a lot of people don't usually see like picture Ibushi and Narufuji teaming, but I feel like seeing this, it's a dream team. It's a dream team. We would love to see this right
I
now.
he didn't hit the elbow, but I love that elbow drop Marufuji used to do.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
it's
Narufuji's
it's fantastic.
absolutely like majestic too. But yeah, but yeah, seeing the Briscoes again, it kind of brings me flashbacks to like when to their matches back in Japan. Like I think they've done yeah World Tag League before. They've held the IWGP. I believe
Hey,
they well.
alongside Toriano, I think it was the Briscoes and Toriano that were the first ever six-man tag team champions. It's something that's very easy to forget.
Yeah, I think yeah Briscoes in Japan they were so fucking amazing. Like I'm sad that I didn't discover like New Japan like more earlier because didn't do many tours in 2020 or 2019. But if I were to discover New Japan early, I would definitely go to every World Tag League shows that the Briscoes were on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's one of those cases of you don't know what you've got until it's gone. But this is so far just a pretty standard wrestling match. The Marufuji's got control of one of the two Briscoes brothers there. I'm not sure which. Can't see the face. Um, but yeah, like I wonder, again, this is a learning experience for me. I don't know how often Ibushi and Marufuji teamed up, why they're teaming up, were they tag team champions at some point in nowhere? It is, because Ibushi was such a freelancer and famously didn't really want to sign a contract anywhere. He would pop up everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah, I think right now with Ibushi signing with AEW, I think it's one thing Ibushi doing other stuff. Like you can't like you have to like you can't imagine like him coming from DDT where like he wrestled like in the fucking street or whatever. Like he shoot, but Ibushi's a real man. Ibushi's a like once in a century athlete. That you have to like actually. He's in his 40s and he's doing fucking like death matches and riding fucking bicycles in AEW.
Yes, Ibushi absolutely trying to kill himself by landing neck first off that. Look at that, man. So good. Man, he's just the Ibushi's career is such a fascinating one, of course, going from DDT, eventually signing with New Japan and becoming the top double champion, and unfortunately, the injury that's made him not the man he once was. Unfortunately, is the Briscoes just pure tag team excellence here from these two. Oh! Someone, if Wrestle watching that, steal that shit. Dude, that is a finisher.
That's a fucking finish. Fucking hell.
That was awesome. Why is no one Irish whipping people into their teammates' lariats?
Yeah. Back to the injury. I feel like after that, I'm not. I like Ibushi. He's an amazing athlete, but after the injury, I think that he's changed. as a person, he's been really from the public eye in Japan. Whenever you like like there's some big scandal or whatever, it's not a scandal, but like when there's a big problem, people usually shun at the athlete, I've which I've experienced from people looking at Ibushi, like like him being was it his pay was cut down because he went out to Michinoku, not Michinoku
Mhm.
Pro, just tap out show. And I think a lot of people were like, "Well, Ibushi's a fucking dumbass. Why would you do that?" Since that changed like the view on Ibushi, and so have I. He's been more active on social media, which to some it's a good thing, but to me, I think he's been posting a lot of like how do you say it like it's like Elon Musk. It's like how do you explain it? Like I'm not a big
Uh,
fan of his Twitter, but
The Ibushi, yeah, the drama surrounding the whole New Japan thing, him calling out New Japan, calling out the management and stuff like that, New Japan having to issue public statements, it's not something. It
that,
it, it certainly did change perceptions of Ibushi, good or bad. There were people siding with both. The truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. But yeah, ignoring all the drama surrounding that, it's had an impact on Ibushi, the professional wrestler. The injury has hindered him. He's not in the shape he once was, unfortunately, and he's not able to. He's got to learn to adapt. And we're slowly seeing that. Oh, that was so fucking
shit.
cool!
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Like
Like a little run up, like elevated drop kick, springboard drop kick. What the fuck?
that big boot was sick as well. You gotta understand the Briscoe. You add the Briscoes and Ibushi selling, you're getting them. You're getting a
Yes, absolutely, man. They're just absolutely cornering Ibushi here, splitting off the ring in true Briscoe fashion. Marufuji in no man's land, waiting for the tag. Whilst the Briscoes just get to showcase how fucking good they are, man.
yeah.
But
Well,
here comes. Oh
it's
no,
it's
back on
long
it.
as
I
well.
thought that was time for the tag, and the Briscoes are so quick to react, man. Tag team specialists for a reason since day one.
This was 2000 and what?
7.
7, yeah. So it's long-haired boy band Ibushi, is it?
Boy band Ibushi. What the fuck?
Fucking hell. Yeah,
It was the Briscoes. Oh my god, absolutely incredible, man. Back
like,
in 2007 here, taking on Ibushi and Marufuji. The stuff they are pulling out is stuff that I haven't seen anyone do in modern wrestling, and they're doing this stuff back in 2007.
man. Modern tag team should take notes from the Briscoes. Briscoes, absolutely one of the goats in tag team wrestling.
They just there is something special about them, isn't there? They were so different, so unique. The look, the style, just everything. God damn, that sorely missed the two of them together for sure. You do wonder when Marufuji, if and when he's going to get a tag in here. Bless him. Just
Yeah.
he's got an easy night tonight so far, Marufuji.
Easy payday.
Yeah,
Easy payday from the Noah off. It's just go ahead and let Bushi do his work. Oh,
it's a big
fucking
heel kick again. That's not something you'd see from Ibushi in the past few years. It's so interesting to go back and watch wrestlers back in a long time ago to see stuff that you just never knew they've done before. Something as simple as a spinning heel kick.
some all Noah stuff. It's like this is like regular like this is what I like, this scenario right now is what I consider like the regular typical like garage man experience. Just two guys watching all Noah shit, going crazy for the Briscoes and Marufuji. Oh,
What a lariat, man! God,
Larry.
Marufuji called a genius for a reason, man. Guy changed. Wrestling doesn't look how it does if
Yeah.
not. Wrestling doesn't look the way it does today if not for Marufuji.
Will Ospreay, you won't get guys like Will Ospreay if it wasn't for Naomichi Marufuji. Right?
Will Ospreay doesn't exist in his current in his current form. Yeah, if Marufuji doesn't exist first, and the same can be said. Can a tiger driver into an armbar, man? Like John Moxley said it best years ago. Like if you were wrestling in the mid 2000s and stuff like that, you stole all your shit from Kenta.
So
Especially if your name's CM Punk.
That fucking cancel.
That's a story for another day. But yeah, Marufuji's come in with a hot tag here, absolutely tearing shit up. His gold baggy pants. The boy band aesthetic rings true. You've got the baggy gold pants here from Marufuji, the boy band haircut. You're onto something here, Kyosuke.
I think we should get. I think we need some guy on Twitter to Photoshop all the hot looking 2000s wrestlers into one Backstreet Boys poster or whatever. I would buy that. Like, if anyone makes it, like, DM me. I'll buy that.
Puro Street Boys. There you go.
Real Boys, yeah.
Oh
shit!
Great exploder there.
Exploder.
It's cool as well watching this. Like, it's a match I haven't seen before. I'm seeing so many things I haven't seen before, like simple moves and everything. I don't know who's gonna win this.
I haven't seen this. I just saw the names. We're like, oh, is it? Oh, this might be.
Literally. I said, Kyosuke, like, what match do you want to watch? And he was like, how about this? And I was like, okay, cool. Like, he went through a list and found this, and he wanted to watch this. So here we are. Oh. That was so good. Like, just subverting the norm, whereas usually a wrestler would just kind of stand there and wait for the opponent when they've come off the rope. But Marufuji making him dazed, that extra spin again, that's something I don't really see.
I think here's what a lot of wrestlers try to do, but like, I feel like that's what I'm gonna talk out of my ass, but I feel like that's what modern wrestlers should. That's why I think that's why tape study is one of the most important parts of wrestling training. Like, if you see modern wrestlers, they would usually, like you said,
Ibushi is flying in off camera there.
Like, modern wrestlers would usually like just stand there and wait for their opponents to take some move. But if you see guys like Marufuji, they innovate to make the move more, I guess, more dynamic. I guess.
More. There we go. So does that say Ibushi's part of DDT?
Yeah, that says Ibushi's. That says his weight kilos and like his accomplishment, and yeah, it just says like in wrestling, like it does say Ibushi the part of DDT. Yeah.
So we still not. We know Ibushi's representing DDT in this match, then alongside Marufuji. Yeah. Just getting fucking rattled by the Briscoes. Holy shit! Oh my god, man! They just bulldoze through poor Ibushi. He is dead. Look at.
Oh,
that's got to be it. Surely 1, 2. Here comes Golden Pants Marufuji.
Gold Pants Marufuji.
We're getting into the final bits here now.
I would love to see Marufuji like do a few matches in New Japan again. He's an amazing wrestler.
He is, man. He's still got it as well. That's the crazy thing. He's still good.
He's going. He's still going strong.
Yeah. Caught him. Done well to get that height, Ibushi there.
Ibushi has the styles that no other person can replicate. Like, he's like just flinging himself around like without a care in the world.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And now the super kick. Oh, or not. Big German.
2.
It's I'm loving this. Like, Ibushi and Marufuji is such a dream team, like we said as well. The Briscoes, one of the best tag teams of all time. You think if this match happened just a few years ago, the internet would explode. Like, about it, but we've got it. It happened. It's just back in 2007. It's still just like good, man. This is better back then than it arguably would have been a few years ago.
Dark Pro Wrestling Flosion is off of their ass, off of their fucking seats right now.
Oh
shit! Oh, 1, 2.
That's twice now. This match could have been over, and the saves have been made by each team.
Yeah. Absolute genius to impact. Absolute genius to stack 2 corners full of top class wrestlers that we
the crowd's loving it as well. I'm not, maybe it doesn't come across crystal clear in the recording, but They're losing their mind for this, man. Not that mid 2000s Noah's crowds, arguably no crowds better.
Yeah. I think
This could be it.
I miss mid 2000s, man.
This could be it.
Oh, shooting star press. One.
Ibushi's there.
Ibushi's there. Oh, okay.
Come on, guys. What's going on?
What's
Someone's
going
got to get a win.
Man, this is the type of stuff I would see on like Samurai TV at midnight. Like his shit.
That's Ibushi done for, surely. That's Ibushi done for. It's like you got the boy band hair and the looks of Ibushi and Marufuji against the very not boy band look of the Briscoes.
Yeah. But...
Oh,
I forgot they were I forgot they were GHC Junior Tag Team Champions. The Briscoes.
Whoa!
Shit.
Oh!
Roll up!
Oh!
1, 2,
what a
3.
finish. What's Ibushi doing? Just see Ibushi in the background. He's just flipping off of the railing or something.
Ibushi is just like, okay, let me just do flips off the rail, like even if the bell run water.
He's already doing some he's already hit a massive thing to like put the opponent down so that Marufuji can get a win, and he's just hitting another crazy moonsault in the background too. Oh man, that was fantastic. There's so many things I hadn't seen before, like the Irish whip into a lariat was so fucking cool. The Briscoes just double bulldozing for Ibushi too, man. What a tag team, man. What a tag team.
It really does remind you. It really does remind you that there's a treasure trove of forgotten matches that Noah had in the
I think it's the same with any promotion though, because like if you want to get into Noah, if you want to get into All Japan, you're gonna watch the Kenta Kobashis, you're gonna watch Kenta, you're gonna watch Misawa, you're gonna watch all these big matches, all these big epics. But it's those ones. That's where you find the good stuff you haven't seen before. That's where you get those really unique little moments like that lariat.
Yeah, I feel like mid 2000 Noah is the perfect thing to get if I don't know if Hazel's like on board, just turn on some mid 2000s Noah matches, man.
I think unfortunately my fiance Hazel's more likely to stick on some Taylor Swift than watch mid 2000s Noah Kyosuke. I appreciate the effort, but I don't think I'll get that lucky.
I don't know, get Taylor Swift in WWE or something like.
please don't. I don't want to be forced to watch WWE Kyosuke.
I think some wrestler said Taylor Swift, come on, or something recently, right?
I've no idea. Everyone loves Taylor Swift.
Everyone loves Taylor Swift, but like, yeah, but this is the type of stuff that I would, if anyone lives in Japan and watching this, they would usually know Samurai TV. If Jeff is watching this, I feel like he would know. Samurai TV at midnight, they usually have these like these back-numbered shows. Like you could get like Freedoms, you could get like old New Japan shows. Even like in the morning, like you get like old indie shows in Japan. Like that's what and this is the type of shit that you would see and catch on midnight. Japanese TV flips through the channels, and some all Noah grass was what I need to ruin my fucking sleep schedule.
There's nothing better, man. Don't worry about going for the obvious. Don't worry about going for the 5-star matches. Do a deep dive. Just go through some of the cool YouTube channels and find some cool stuff like that Kyosuke just found for us. And whilst you're at it as well, go follow Kyosuke on Twitter at PuroWrestleBoy. Give him a follow. Like we've said, he's in Osaka. He's going to New Japan shows. He's in attendance there live. You'll get some insight from a Japanese fan in Japan that you can't really get many other places on Twitter. It's very unique insight from Kyosuke. Give him a follow at PuroWrestleBoy. Kyosuke, thanks for joining me for this episode of Wrestling Watches. Thanks for picking such an awesome match as well, man.
Oh yeah, brother.
That was Wrestle in Watches. We are Wrestle In, and now we're out.